Hi people, my name is Vidash Essay and welcome to Differrent News in a bit, okay? There's this page on X that shared a post about the stats of South African immigrant system, okay? So this says there are 1.7 million Indian South Africans. Indians first migrated there in the 1800s. We also have 400,000 Chinese citizens live in South Africa, okay? We also have 200,000 Brits live in South Africa. We also have 4,000 South Koreans live in South Africa. And Mandem also came in and says over 500,000 Nigerians live in South Africa, according to Nigeria's High Commissioner to South Africa, Mohammed Haruna Munta, in 2023. It also says 30,314 Nigerians were reported to live in South Africa in 2016, according to Statistics South Africa's Community Survey. All right. So this was the post that they shared about how the migration system in South Africa, or the number of people from different countries that lives in South Africa. Okay. All right. So actually, this was not their first stat that they shared about African countries. Okay, they also had one from Angola that says there are 31,435 Angolians in Portugal. Okay, and they also have 200,000 Portuguese citizens living in Angola. Okay, well, they also have one from Nigeria too that it says 20,000 Chinese citizens live in Nigeria, 10,000 Nigerians live in China. 8,616 Chinese citizens works in Nigeria, and there are 6,845,000 Nigerian students study in China. Okay, so this is not actually something that they just wanted to spark any feud between Nigeria and South Africa by just sharing the immigration system in Nigerians, in South Africans, and how many Nigerians live in SA, or how many other African countries live in SA. Okay, so these are the kind of things that they are doing now. They are kind of sharing the immigration system in African countries, and they will have this to say about South Africa. The immigrants in there, they have highest about Indians, Chinese, Nigerians, a lot of African countries in there, okay? Well, when African Facts Don't share this post, there was a kind of little debates that went down there between South Africa and Nigeria, and I was like, why isn't no Indian here talking? Why isn't no Zimbabwean or Chinese people here talking about? Why is it Nigerian and South Africa won't spark this kind of debate, okay? Nigeria and South Africa case is always different. I don't really know why, but it's always different. So I found time in there and how to see some comments there, and I was here to share with you guys what kind of debates that went under between Nigeria and South Africa when this news was shared, because it was common. A lot of countries' news once were shared, but when it got to one that had Nigeria in it between South Africa, there was a whole different conversation there. So let's see what happens, okay? Let's go inside. All right, so to this first comment, this one had this to say. Man says, 1.7 million Indians live in SA. Nigerians is not up to the figure of Indians in South Africa, but Nigerians and her business is always a target at any conflict in SA. Is this colonial mentality or what? Why SA hits Nigerians? Well, so this is what these guys had to say. He says there are more about 1.7 million Indians in South Africa, and there are a few of Nigerians living in SA, and then there's always a target, and Nigerians are always a target when SA are talking about migration system, okay? It's if not SA, or if not Nigeria, then this is Zimbabweans, okay, or any other African countries. So this Nigerian had this to say and say why. So this one says why. Why is that always Nigeria is a target for you guys, okay? But, well, let's see about another migration system by these people, African Facts Don't, okay? They also had this to say. They say there are 4.6 million white South Africans of Dutch and British descent. Dutch settlement first started in the country in 1652. Also, they have over 1 million Zimbabweans living in South Africa. There are about 300,000 Congolese citizens live in South Africa. We have about 350,000 Mozambicans flee to South Africa during the country's civil war in the 1980s. Okay, 100,000 Malawians live in South Africa, and also 70,000 Somalis live in South Africa. So that means South Africa is some kind of a country that most African countries, or most people, really actually love traveling to. Okay, there's a lot of African. That country is really, really diverse and really multicultural, because there are a lot of citizens from different parts of the world that lives in that country. But this guy comments was though, because he must share that why is it that always the Nigerians are the targets of anything about other nationalities in South Africa. Okay, so South Africans, let us know why is Nigeria always the target, because they seem that there are more other numbers, higher numbers in South Africa than Nigerians, but Nigeria seems to be the easy target most of the times. That's what this Nigerian thinks. Okay, so South Africans, under the comment section, let us see why, because man wants to know why. All right, let's go. But under the comment section of this Nigerian comments, this South African came replying him and says, "We don't hate Nigerians. We hate those that come here to sell drugs, human trafficking, and steal. We have had Nigerians even before the dawn of our democracy. We live well with them. Up until this group that came illegally here and those illegal staffs. All right, so this South African had this to say. He says that they don't hate Nigerians, but they hate this kind of Nigerians or this type of Nigerians that are in South Africa right now, because he believes that some of them are into drug trafficking, human trafficking too. They are also into stealing and more things that he thinks are illegal, and also he thinks that they are also people who are illegally in Nigerian citizens who are illegal also in South Africa. Okay, so this is a claim from this South African and what he thinks. All right, well, this guy also shared this post about this whole issue when he says as of October 2023, Nigeria's High Commissioner to South Africa, Mohammed Haruna Manta, disclosed lately that 500,000 Nigerians are classified as undocumented citizens in South Africa. Of this number, 6,000 are categorized as students, while 2,900 are categorized as professionals with footprints in medicine, education, entrepreneurship, among others. So we have 4,900 undocumented Nigerians in South Africa. Man also shared some screenshots of events for, I think this one's for Google, some accounts. It says the plight of Nigerians living in South Africa. So this is edited by editorial board, okay, and then that's the Guardian. So this says, against the background of reports that 500,000 Nigerians are classified as undocumented citizens in South Africa, the scheduled meeting of President Bola Tinubu with President Cyril Ramaphosa. Okay, so this says this fate of Nigerians being jeopardized abroad, including South Africa, has become a regular matter for public discourse over the years. Not infrequently, some Nigerians abroad are reportedly stranded, socially uprooted, roped into crime in prisons, and tragically even died in foreign countries. It is highly surprising, therefore, that Nigerian High Commissioner to South Africa, Mohammed Haruna Manta, disclosed that lately 500,000 Nigerians are classified as undocumented citizens in South Africa. Of this number, 6,000 are categorized as students, while 2,900 are categorized as professionals with footprints in medicine, education, and entrepreneurship, as this guy says. So this is his proof after he said that. Okay, so it is said by the Nigerian High Commission in South Africa that there are about close to 400,000 or more undocumented Nigerians in South Africa, okay, that are living in South Africa. So this sparked a whole lot of debates that Nigerians started asking themselves, why are they easy targets by South Africans always when this news about immigration pops up in South Africa? And then this South African had this to say, saying that they don't hate Nigerians, for sure, they don't hate them, but they hate the illegal ones and the ones that are doing drug trafficking, human trafficking, stealing, doing all sorts of things in their country. Okay, this is what the South African has to say. But to you as a South African, do you also have any different thoughts, and why are Nigerians always the easy target for you guys? Because it's much concerned though. Africa moving in an African country wasn't a bad idea, and also in a country accepting immigrants isn't a bad idea. We all travel, one way or the other, we will need each other's back, or we need to visit other countries, either for entertainment, for tourism, for work, for greener pastures, or so many ways we will live into. And it's also good for African countries to be moving in between in each other's country to balance their development, balance economically, to have good relations with each other, and also to improve Africanistic, and also to improve our kind of how our way of life to share with each other, and to have that feeling of unity between us. Okay, so I think it was a good concern for this Nigerian saying that why is it Nigeria always the easy target or always in the news about immigrants when there's these kind of issues pop up in South Africa? So under the comment section, let me see why and how, and also as a South African, why do you think Nigerians are the easy targets? And also, so to are you a Nigerian? Also, I think, as I said, there's a lot of undocumented Nigerians in South Africa that we need to discuss about this. And also, if an undocumented citizen in South Africa from Nigeria or any other countries in Africa or any other country, you need to do things illegal there now and go into the right process of getting yourself a legal stay in South Africa too, and also live peacefully with them, have a good relation with them, do your normal jobs, 1 to 4 to 9 job or any other business you're doing, do a normal job, a good job, legal jobs, and also pay taxes to help their country grow too, and let's have a peaceful life living in Africa. Okay, there was more to this, but I'm not here to share with you what the banter between them, but I'm here to tell you that these numbers of Nigerians live in South Africa, these numbers of Indians live in South Africa, and the Nigerians are not only immigrants in South Africa also. We have to live together. We have to really fish out the bad ones inside. The SA security agencies need to work up, really need to tackle this immigration system, the illegal immigrants, I'm saying system, and also illegal people or immigrants to also needs to respect the SA laws and do things the right way, be legal citizens, and also pay taxes to the SA government to improve their living and also to improve both African relations, and also so that each other, our African countries can have a peaceful life between each other. Okay, this was what I'm here to share with you guys. My name is Vidash Say, and I'm here to tell you that South Africa is a multicultural country with so many people from different aspects of the world living peacefully there. And also, in case of anything, another comment section, let us know why Nigeria is always the easy target for these kind of immigrant issues. Okay, and hopefully some Nigerians who are into any bad practices that this brother shared can change, and also Nigerians who can advise their people, and also any other bad person living in SA doing illegal stuff, and not only in SA, but all parts of the world too, needs to change, and also knows that whatever you do, you are giving your country a bad name, which is not it, bruh. It's not it. Be good citizen, have respect to some countries' laws, and also be law-abiding citizens too. Contribute a lot to the country, and the country itself too will do justice to you too, okay? My name is Vidash Say. I was here to share love, peace, and then information about what I found on X between the immigration system of South Africa. So, under the comment section, let me see what you think. See you around.